Did you know as a member of WBGU-TV, your kids become members of our Kids Club too? Benefits include special events like Kids Extravaganza, the Fall Spooktacular, and much more. I'm here at ArtSpace Lima, which is located in Lima, Ohio, in Allen County. Now this area is in the downtown town square, and it is surrounded by the tall trees in this area. It also is part of the main street with small pubs, several small businesses and retail outlets. Now ArtSpace Lima, of course, is a very unique and vibrant portion of this community. And it is, of course, a very scenic stop. So that is why we are here today to discuss ArtSpace Lima. And I am here with the director of ArtSpace, Mr. Bill Sullivan. Hi, Bill.
Hi, Kathleen. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for being on the show. Well, as you know, I am from Lima, and I am a very proud member of ArtSpace Lima. But I would like for you to share with us today and with our viewers some information about this wonderful gallery. First of all, I do understand that the building itself has a very unique history. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
The building is about 135 years old. There is a very grainy black and white image in an 1880 history of Allen County of this quadrant of the square, and the building is there. So we date it from that. I'm sure it could be dated more exactly, but that's good enough for us. Sometime after it was built, it came into the hands of John Rockefeller and Standard Oil, and it's their name which is on the cornice at the top of the building. In 1990, British Petroleum, which was then running the local refinery, decided that it should be the property of ArtSpace. And so they donated the building to us. The plaque on the front of the building says, "For the benefit of all Northwest Ohio."
So all the different mediums then throughout the year, all different varieties from paintings and sculpture and...
We look for a good mix. We've done single-person shows, one for Jack Earl, for instance, one for Jay Boombaugh, one for Judy Grayview last year, which was an enormous success. We also do thematic shows like the one hanging now, which have a single subject matter approach from various media and various artists.
Yeah, please tell us a little bit more about this current exhibit. It's an industrial theme, is that correct?
Exactly. The subject matter is industry, and we have 14 artists, 9 of whom are from Ohio, 5 of whom are beyond the boundaries, 27 works in multiple media. There are photographs, there are oils, there are ceramics. We tried to do a mix of local artists. On the second floor at the moment, we have an exhibit of watercolors by Jeannie Goldman, who was one of the founding members of the organization. We do local artists, we do Ohio artists, we do regional artists, and now apparently we do international artists.
Well, that's wonderful. I think that really says something for the caliber of this gallery.
Well, we hope so.
Well, thank you for telling us about that, Bill. And right now we have an opportunity to talk with one of the artists whose work is on display in this current exhibit, Mr. Joe Boniface. Thanks for talking with me today, Joe.
My pleasure.
Now, I understand you have a little bit of a history, a long history here in the Lima area. Tell us about that.
I was very fortunate to be hired in at Shawnee School Systems in 1975, and therefore I've been able to teach art in Lima for 35 years. It's kind of one of those things where you think you're going to be here for a few years, and then 35 years later, you're right here.
Incredible. Well, so now you are a sculptor, a metal sculptor, is that correct? Tell us a little bit about the work that you do.
Well, in my studio I have a lot of forging equipment. The techniques of the blacksmith, taking a piece of metal and heating it up red hot, and then hammering it and shaping it. It's a process where you can manipulate a piece of metal in any form that you would like. I mean, it's really a cool process.
Well, tell us a little bit about this piece. Actually, this is my own piece of art that I bought at an auction, Joe. Tell us the significance of this one.
This one was done in 2001, and it was actually for the Trade Center. It was supposed to represent all the stars of those individuals who unfortunately perished in the 9/11 event, and it was to honor them, to sort of kind of illustrate the longevity that will occur even if someone has passed on. And so the idea of the stars were to symbolize that connection and the passing of time with the little wave in the back and the tail of the sword, you know.
Well, we certainly enjoy having it in our home. Well, now one last question, Joe. I understand that the gates that are at the entranceway to the Ellen Nelson Gallery here at ArtSpace, you created those. Tell us about how that came about.
That was one of those situations where they decided they needed some security. In order to bring in good shows, they needed a form of security that would enable individuals to feel like if the artwork came into the ArtSpace Lima Gallery, that it would be safe. Martha Farmer, who was the individual who was generous enough to donate the money to have those created, came to me and said she would like something artistic for the front of the gallery, and those pieces were actually based on the Shea locomotive in a very abstract way, but that was the concept and the idea for those.
Well, thanks for talking with me today, Joe. Really appreciate it.
It's my pleasure. Thank you so much.
Next up, we're going to visit with Kay Van Meter, the assistant director over in the gift shop. Thanks for talking with me today, Kay.
Thank you.
Tell me about the gift shop here. I see we have quite a few items that are on display. Tell me about them.
My favorite thing to say about the gift shop is the fact that we have 99.9% all local artists featured in our gift shop. Everything from Kim Leopold jewelry that starts at $10, $15 a piece, all the way up to internationally known artist Jack Earl. I have a piece of his in the gallery gift shop that is, I think, is $14,000.
Okay, so really a wider range of art, and this gallery is open. What are the hours then throughout the week for the gift shop?
Throughout the week we are open Tuesday through Friday from 10 till 5 and Saturday from 10 to 2.
Fabulous. Okay, now you mentioned classes. Tell us a little bit about the classes that are held throughout the year here at ArtSpace.
Well, our award-winning artists teach classes here to adults and children. We do quarterly classes. The kids' classes are always on Saturday afternoons. There are 5 consecutive Saturdays in a row. The enrollment fee is $50, and that includes all supplies for all of the classes, for the kids' classes.
So perhaps you have a creative streak inside you that you're really urging to get out. This is probably an ideal place to come and explore your inner creative artist.
Everyone from beginners to intermediate classes, so we do a wide range of art classes for anybody's particular creative level.
Well, definitely a vibrant part of the Lima community is right down here in downtown at ArtSpace Lima.
Yes.
Okay, well, thanks for talking to me, Kay.
Thank you.
Now, if you'd like more information on the gift shop or membership or the exhibits here at ArtSpace, that information is on their website at artspacelima.com. Now, I'm going to head in the Ellen Nelson Gallery and check out the exhibit.